After 1 October, local law enforcement knew they needed to make significant changes in case another active shooter struck here in Las Vegas. Those changes are now being implemented.
Our team coverage continues now with Sean DeLacy. He is live at the Healing Garden with how one report can save lives. Sean.
Jackie Ross, officials learned a lot in the months following 1 October. They learned how to act faster and smarter in order to protect more people. The Healing Gardens is a place people like Becky Burnett come to remember. Remember the lives lost on 1 October when a gunman killed 58 people during the Route 91 Harvest Music Festival. Burnett says her daughter was in the crowd that night.
She had two friends with her, and thank God none of them were hurt.
That same daughter now lives in Gilroy, California, blocks from the mass shooting there last week. They're all from El Paso, where a gunman killed 20 people Saturday, just hours before a different gunman killed 9 people in Dayton, Ohio.
Within hours, we have the next one. You never expect something like this. You're never out of the blue to lose your life.
Those communities are learning hard-earned lessons now. Local law enforcement learned during an 18-month investigation into 1 October, producing a 158-page report.
To act on those lessons learned, to better our agency and better prepare the community for any future events.
Sheriff Joe Lombardo presented the report in July, identifying 93 recommendations for area agencies to better respond to active shooter situations, including better access to rifles and trauma kits, better communication between agencies, and a more efficient system of identifying and tracking victims.
I think the process of identifying those folks, providing more accurate information post-event is imperative for the public.
Burnett hopes recently passed law that allows officers to confiscate guns from anyone deemed a danger, called red flag laws, can help prevent another mass shooting in Nevada. She says it will be up to everyone to stay vigilant.
It's better to speak up and be wrong than never speak up and have another shooting.
Sean DeLacy, 13 Action News.
All right, Sean, thanks. Now, following every mass shooting, we have seen and heard calls for stricter gun laws. After 1 October, Nevada took action. Governor Steve Sisolak signed a bill banning bump stocks. The law also lowers the legal blood alcohol level in order to use a gun and includes a so-called red flag law, which allows police to seek a court order to take someone's guns if they are concerned that they could harm themselves or others.
Now, mass shootings across the country are sparking conversation among 1 October survivors and other shooting survivors. Many people here in Las Vegas are still very much in the healing process, and local organizations want you to know that they're there for you.
One of those resources is the Vegas Strong Resiliency Center. Tanel Pereira is the director there. She says the recent mass shootings have sparked a conversation between 1 October survivors. Pereira reminds you, you are not alone. Resources are still available to help you.
It can be triggering. It can take them back closer to when the event happened and just bring up those feelings again.
The Vegas Strong Resiliency Center will open at 8 a.m. tomorrow. That's 2 hours earlier than normal for anyone who may need help.
Another resource available is Bridge Counseling Associates. It'll be holding free trauma processing therapy sessions. Now, they'll be held this week at 10 a.m., noon, and 2 p.m. starting tomorrow. Their offices are on Alta Drive near the 15, and you don't have to sign up. You can just show up to those sessions.
New tonight, See Something, Say Something. We break down the 3 most common red flags that someone could be a mass shooter.
And surviving not 1, but 2 mass shootings, a woman nearly killed on 1 October in the middle of another mass shooting. She's now calling for change.
And we continue to track this excessive heat warning. When we'll catch a break this week, coming up.